Welcome back to the Indiana Jones trilogy, and we're done. We're done talking about the trilogy itself. We're in the last movie, and I gotta say, I'll probably end it here, ladies and gentlemen. I really don't want to see the Crystal Skull because I know a lot of people don't like that movie. So I'm just gonna end it here, end it nice and sweet, in a bow, and just nice. So, well, we're done. So let's get right into it. The movie that we're talking about today is Indiana Jones: The Last Crusade. Indiana Jones: The Last Crusade is an action adventure, and we're back with Indiana Jones. This time, an official sequel to Raiders of the Lost Ark, and he gets told that they have found the Holy Grail, and they know to get the location of the Holy Grail, and that his dad is missing. So he needs to not only try to rescue his dad, but also gets caught in a pickle where he also needs to go get the Holy Grail. So yeah, that happens, and the film it's amazing. That's all I have to say. This film is an amazing end to this story of Indy and the crew, and just everything about this film felt like a great ending to the whole thing. And it would have been amazing, and I'd be happy if this would have been the actual end to this crusade. But yeah, here we are. And I really freaking like this film. This film is amazing. It has the most heart out of the trilogy, and that's for sure. Also, of course, the runtime is 127 minutes, the longest of the trilogy, and it's PG-13, and it's in color. So they upped it up. Of course, this film, I don't think is as violent as Temple of the Doom. Let's be honest. This film is. Temple of the Doom is more bloodier than freaking Last Crusade, but that's just me. But yeah, this film is amazing though. It has the heart, it has the most heart with the father and son, and it's amazing. I really did love this film. And the performances are really amazing between everybody. The cast did a great job. Of course, this film was also directed by, of course, Mr. Steven Spielberg, the director of this trilogy, and of course written by George Lucas. And of course, Spielberg is known for the films E.T., Raiders of the Lost Ark, and the film Jaws. And yeah, this film is amazing. The performances are great. You also got Harrison Ford returning as Indiana Jones, the great whip slinger. And yeah, he's there. He gets told about the Holy Grail, and that he tries to go see his dad, but his dad is missing. And he goes to Venice to try to find him, and other secrets of where this Grail is. And Indiana Jones is amazing. Again, Harrison Ford truly captures the character of Indy. Like, this is like, again, when you see an actor portraying a character and who they are and what they are, this man portrays Indiana Jones. There's not a single person I can even think of to play Indiana Jones. So I'm just glad Harrison Ford did a fantastic job as Indy. But funny enough, I'm going to say you also got River Phoenix playing a young Indiana Jones. So I kind of thought about what I just said, and I said, oh shit, River Phoenix is pretty damn good as Indiana Jones. Of course, he's in the intro. He's young Indy. He gets himself in he tries to steal artifacts to hopefully put in the museum and stuff, but he's young, so he's not who he is now. But yeah, River Phoenix. I love how I go from nobody could play Indiana Jones, and then I go to, oh yeah, River Phoenix played Indiana Jones too. But he did fantastic. He plays a really good young Indiana amazingly. I mean, it's good to see River Phoenix again. But I thought he was good. You also got some of the supportings. You got Mr. Sean Connery playing Indiana Jones's dad. And he's a smart man. He's smart. He's an archaeologist himself, and he's been wanting to get the Holy Grail when he was very young, and he still does. And he has a rocky relationship with Indy, but you can tell he still has care for his son. And yeah, Sean Connery's amazing. It's Sean Connery. Who doesn't fucking like Sean Connery? He's the manliest man a man can be. He's great, and I just love that relationship between him. And when they're on scene between him and Indiana, it's really amazing. You can tell there's heart there. You can tell there's love, but he's trying to still be the hard dad that he is. And I really liked Sean Connery in this film. You also got You also got the love interest, a Nazi love interest. To be frank, yeah, she's there. She's a love it. She helps Indy to get the secrets, and you know they have a little romance, romance, and yeah, she's a pretty good love interest. She's the better love interest. She has the more character, I guess, compared to Willie. But yeah, she's good. She's a good love interest. You also got the main villain, this guy who actually tells Indy, hey, to do this, but he wants to get the Holy Grail so he can have eternal life. And he tries to stop Indiana Jones in his tracks. And yeah, he's a pretty cool villain. And all around, and you also got the returning Sala, who, again, one of the best supporting actors of that first film. And yeah, he's cool. He's great as usual. He's hilarious. And I like Sala. He knows what he's doing. He's cool. And you also got Marcus, who's an idiot, pretty much, a dummy, who is the laughing joke, which there's a scene that literally made me laugh so hard with Marcus, and yeah, he's hilarious. He's just there, man. He's there. He's in the adventure. Does he need to be there? Not really, but he's there. And yeah, Marcus is Marcus. I like Marcus. He's great. And you also got the God guy who tries to stop Indiana Jones, but he's there. But he wants to protect the Holy Grail. And yeah, he's pretty cool. He has a good mythology to him, and all the performances are really good. Spielberg's direction is amazing. This film is so good to look at. The action choreography is amazing. How they did scenes, again, at this time, and how it looks and how everything was shot is amazing. The action choreography is great. The action scenes where they're in a boat trying to freaking get away from these people, and the chase with tanks and shit. And there's a lot of shit going on. And some of the humorous scenes are good. The humor from Temple of Doom comes back, and it still works beautifully. And yeah, it's great. I really did love the direction and the writing too. The dialogue and the story of a son trying to rescue his dad, but also trying to make his dad happy, and that relationship between father and son is truly the heart and soul of this film. And yeah, I thought the story is really good. The chemistry is amazing between father and son, Sean and Harrison Ford. They both have that same, womanizer thing, and just the love that they have for archaeology. And if you love archaeology, this is the film you should go see, because these guys love archaeology, and it's amazing. And that heart and soul in the film between father and son, moments where you're legit, like, I'm almost teared up in the specific scene where it's like, wow, that hit hard, and it's great. The cinematography is great. I mean, this is a well shot film. I mean, the choreography and everything that occurs in the action scenes are fantastic, and they did a fantastic job with the cinematography. The music by John Williams is amazing. I mean, John Williams is the master, man. He's just the master of his craft. And it's just great hearing his music and the Indiana theme. It's fantastic. But yeah, this is a very good looking film too. I mean, the action scenes are awesome. It's well shot, and it's the most heartfelt film of the series, of the trilogy, and so I think one of the best. Every single film of this trilogy has its thing. You got Raiders of the Lost Ark, which is a fantastic opening and just one of the greatest action films ever made, to be honest, and just a fun film and just an adventure film. And Temple of the Doom being a very dark, gritty, but a fun, entertaining film, and this film being the more heartfelt film. So this trilogy has a lot, and it's amazing. It's one of the best trilogies out there, and I'm going to give this film, without a doubt, a 5 out of 5 stars. It's fantastic, a fantastic end to the series, and we'll see what Dial of Destiny gives us. Will I see it? Probably, but I can only hope. So those are my thoughts for the Indiana Jones trilogy. I really enjoyed watching these movies, and I'm glad I got to see them for the first time, relatively. I mean, I've seen the movies, I've seen them, every bits and pieces, but not in its whole, where now I'm, with all the knowledge I have of films, I can actually give an opinion of. So I'm just happy I saw this film with a relatively newer mind. Yeah, those are my thoughts. Indiana Jones, loved it. So if you've never seen the trilogy, go see it. You do it justice. You love it. So those are my thoughts.